Hello, I'm Sarah from South London Sling Library, and today I'd like to talk to you about using the Beco Gemini Baby Carrier with a newborn baby. The Beco Gemini works really well for newborns from sort of £7 or so around the sort of 3.2 kilo mark. It tends to be outgrown somewhere around 18 to 24 months. So for my newborn, I want to make sure that I've got my Beco Gemini on the small seat setting. So make sure that these wings are poppered into the middle of the front of the carrier there. Then I'm just going to hold the carrier upside down with the outside of the carrier against my body. Then I'm going to flip that waistband in towards me, and I'm going to put this really quite high on my body. I want this to reflect roughly where I want my baby's bottom to sit. So if you think about when you're holding your newborn, where their bottom sits on your body, that's where you want to put the carrier. So I'm going to put this fairly high on my body, get it done up at the back, and pull to tighten. There we go. You want that snug enough so that it's not going to move around as you're walking about, but you don't need it doesn't need to be corset tight. You don't want it to stop you breathing, just nice and snug so that it's not going to move. Now I'm going to get my baby. This is Jamie. Jamie is my newborn size demo doll. So I'm going to hold my baby on the front of my body, just as I would naturally, in the position that they would want to be held in. Generally with newborns, they've got their knees right up in front of them like that, and their bottom down. It's a real sort of deck chair, but some people refer to it as a frog leg position. You may need to kind of squish your carrier just to get it between your baby's feet. Then put a hand underneath it and just smooth it up your baby's back like that. If you need to, stop. Take a minute just to pat, bounce, sway, whatever it is that works for your baby. If walking is the thing that works for your baby, do be aware of your straps. Make sure you don't trip over them because you don't want to hurt yourself. So if you need to walk to soothe your baby, just gather your straps, pat, walk, whatever it is you need to do. Babies don't like it when things change, and they will often lump going in and out of slings and carriers into that category. It's the same category as a nappy change, getting dressed and undressed and in and out of car seats. So do just take a moment to allow your baby to relax before you carry on, and then just pop the straps over your shoulders. You can stop as often as you need to get your baby into the carrier. It's absolutely fine to take your time. Once I've got the straps over my shoulders, I can then support my baby with one hand. The carrier's taking a little bit of their weight already, so I'm just going to use one hand to stop them flopping backwards. Then I'm going to take my free hand through the small of my back, underneath this first strap, towards the strap on my opposite shoulder. I'm then going to pull that to the floor, so straight down behind my bottom. Keep that tension on it and bring it low around my body towards the buckle on the opposite side, where I can plug it in and just pull backwards to tighten. I'm then going to swap the hand supporting the baby, do exactly the same on the other side. So take my free hand through the small of my back to the strap on the opposite side, pull down to the floor, straight down behind my bottom, then bring it low around my body, keeping the tension on, to the buckle on the opposite side, plug it in and pull backwards to tighten. There we go. Now, every single sling and baby carrier has exactly the same safety guidelines. The word to remember is ticks. You need to be able to tick all of your safety boxes. So the T stands for tight. You'd like the baby to be as tightly held against you as if you were holding them in your arms. So you should be able to support the back of the baby's head, do a little dip forward, and not feel their body weight pull away from you. The I is in view. Baby's face should be in view. To help with that, you don't want your carrier coming any higher than the nape of the baby's neck. It allows the baby to move their head. If they want to lift their head and face the other direction, for example, then they can do that. It stops them feeling like they're pinned against you. as long as with the carrier coming just to the nape of their neck. Having the waistband nice and high helps with this. If you have the waistband lower, you'll find that the carrier will come up higher on the baby. So get your waistband nice and high so that the carrier just comes up to the nape of baby's neck. And you should just be able to see their face by glancing downwards. They should not be covered in fabric. With a structured carrier, it's much less of an issue, but do just make sure you can see them, their airways are open and clear. The C is that baby is close enough to kiss. Really, this is for those of us with breasts. It's about keeping the baby nice and high above your breasts on the flat part of your chest so that they're not in danger of snuggling in between your breasts and possibly obstructing their airway. The K is keeping the baby's chin off the baby's chest. The easiest way to confirm that the baby's chin is off their chest is to do the ugly double chin maneuver. So tuck your chin in, look straight down. Can you see the top half of your baby's face? And as long as you can see the top half of their face, their chin is off their chest. The S is supported spine. If you pop a hand on the baby's back and lightly press, they don't have extra room in the sling to get closer to you or uncurl or sit up. And this is about not allowing them extra space in the sling that they could slump into, put their chin on their chest and close their airway. Really, it's kind of that test in there again. It's just about making sure that they don't have that extra space. It's that important. It's in there twice. So, to take the baby out of the carrier, you're just going to support their weight, unclip on one side, swap hands, unclip on the other side. You can get your straps off your shoulders and release your baby. There you go. I hope that helps. If you'd like any further information or you'd like a one-to-one consultation, either online or in person if social distancing regulations allow, you can find the information at southlondonslings.co.uk. Thanks a lot. Bye.